It's Rizmani on the beat, and you're welcome to Linda's TV show, the home of news and analysis, where you get your information about the happenings in the globe, especially in Nigeria.
Listen to the sound, listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you would find yourself? Listen to the sound, listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you would find yourself?
I hope I reach you with this. What if we stop pretending and really do practice love? Yeah, like stop putting a price to it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your location or anywhere you are joining us from. Please, this is an interaction section, and I would like our brothers in Biafran land, especially Enugu, Abia State, to call on that WhatsApp number to share with experience what is happening. Like you all know what is happening in Biafran land. And before we start this program, I always like to put a disclaimer that here in Leaders TV show, we do not preach hate speech, we do not preach violence, we do not preach misleading information. We are here to inform and educate the members of the public what is happening in the globe, especially in Nigeria. If you are watching me and if you like this program, please kindly click that like button. It will cost you nothing. Rather, it will add a great value to this program by help to extend this program to people, because if you like it, it will beat the YouTube algorithm to extend this video. I greet you all anywhere you are watching this video from. Yesterday, I saw what is happening or what happened in Enugu State. If I tell you that I'm happy about it, I am not happy about it. I understand how the people feel. It's unfortunate that sometimes I'll be asking myself that would I say if it is a mistake that I was born in that place called country where people's opinion do not count, a country where people are not allowed to express their feeling, in a country where the life of the citizens do not matter except those in power. Only them, their father, their mother, their children, their family is what matters. Every other person is counterfeit. What kind of a country is that? Governor Mba of Enugu State knows vividly the cause of sit at home. He knows that people decided to sit at home because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been kidnapped and extorted to Nigeria when he did not do anything. Not only that, they are caught, discharged, and acquitted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, telling them that there is no court in Nigeria that have the right to try Mazen Nnamdi Kanu except if they explain how they brought him to Nigeria, a country who breaks the international law that they signed treaty to, a country that do not value the life of their citizens, a country that do not value the welfare. That's why sometimes when I look at people who are accusing those that are agitating, I will say like it's like these people. Well, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case has become a business. Ndị na-enweghị ndị kwesịrị ịma ha, they are now rich because of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I was shocked. I nearly cried yesterday when I heard somebody who claimed to be a freedom fighter was praising Governor Mba. Do you know that a lot of people lost their life in Enugu yesterday? You are praising Governor Mba for what? That he did well by locking people's job. Let me tell you, when is it a compulsory that the governor will force somebody to come out? I say, Does he pay for their rent? Does he feed them? On a shop. If you own a shop, you are free to do whatever you want to do with it. The only thing the landlord needs is that at the end of the month, you give him his house rent. As governor, you pay the tax. Assuming these people didn't pay the tax, then it would have been a different case. But these people decided that we are not going to come out on Monday because you are holding our brother, whom your court have discharged. You said no. People said they wouldn't come out. Not only that, majority people are afraid of coming out. You said the same security that you claim you will provide for these people are the same security that killed somebody yesterday. You can imagine that. You did not, you assume governorship of Enugu State. You did not solve the, when I made the video day before yesterday, I said that what he is shedding is flies. There is this adage in Igbo language that states, your house cannot be burning and you'll be busy chasing flies. He is busy chasing flies. He knows what is happening. He knows that people have I decided to be sitting at home because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Instead of him to solve the root cause of this problem, no. You just want to force people, right? Because they're animals. Well, I don't blame them. They think that they can always have their way because a lot of people there, they don't know their right. Whenever something happens, they think it's normal. When NEPA sees light, you see people shouting, hey, off NEPA. They think it's normal. When they restore it, they say, up NEPA. They think it's normal. You see people walking in a spot road, soaking themselves in water. They will be laughing. You see people, somebody was like, I beg people should start talking about this government. It have mastered us. We are used to it. You are used to it and you want to pass it to your generation, and somebody came out trying to bring a better life for you. You don't want the person. These people are for. They don't want civilization to come. They don't want Biafra land, like I said. They don't want anything that will bring light, that will expose people to better life. They want people to still remain stagnant. They want people to still worship them. Even the worst people that I look at, sometimes I will baffle myself, is the people like us that are living here in a civilized country. You know how everything functions. Instead of you to join hand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to bring a better life, you don't want. All you want is that when you come back, ịkpata $1 inye ya $1, isi ha ị na-eko onye si obodo oyibo. While n'obodo oyibo ọwụ ịnọkwa ata afụfụ, ị na-ebu nshi, ị na-ata afụfụ. So, my dear people, this is an interaction section. There is number there for you to call. And in the politicians by jizi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu atụ ihe a na-akpọ mgbere ahịa. I don't know if you people know what is mgbere ahịa. Like this man that before, I respect him so much. I was surprised to hear what he said today in the person of a senator. Hello, my brother. Hello, my brother. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you are welcome to the program. And before you take the floor, I was saying something. Let me just finish. This Senator Naya Abaribe, who happens to be the first senator that signed shorty for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he was arrested the first time, I was surprised in what is coming out. Since they kidnapped him this time around, I was asking myself, I said, where is this man? Where is this man? Later I discovered that he was contesting Oluzona, Ketopatazi Gosikoloya. I saw something he wrote. He was like, when he visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he's not in support of Simon Ekpa, that anybody that is sitting at home is a fool or something like that. And see, okay, my brother, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much. Fellow Biafrans, everybody, wherever you're watching from, I appreciate you. I welcome every Biafrans that are watching this program. Please, as you are watching, I beg you in the name of Chukwuokakadiama to kindly like and share this program to all platforms that you belong. Share to any WhatsApp group that you are in. Always remember that we are in a critical time. A time when we have to be very serious with the radical evangelism that our Prime Minister told us about a long time ago. Some of us are very forgetful, but for those of us who are very consistent and pursuing the cause of our freedom in our heart, we don't forget things. You can remember when our Prime Minister told us that we have to engage in radical evangelism. We cannot stop until we get into Biafra, and this is the time when we need that radical evangelism. That is why you must like and share. So, fellow Biafrans, a lot of things have been happening, just like my sister is narrating and putting forward. So many things have been happening all these days. We have seen the enemies of Biafra running helter-skelter. They can no longer pretend, they can no longer hide, they can no longer be silent in their different angles. They can no longer be hiding in their secret covens. They are all coming out. The only reason why you see them coming out is because they know something that you and I do not know. The only reason why you see the open attack against Biafra today is because they know that Biafra is coming. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Ezra, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has become a nightmare for every single one of them. It has become a nightmare. And if you look on the media and you see the things that are happening, and you are not moved, you are not preparing, if you are not preparing to go home, it means you are not a big man and you are not following up. So many things are happening, both online and offline. Go to social media, you will see the way the media is running helter-skelter. They can't keep silent anymore. Do you remember when they used to tell us, as propaganda, they say the Nigerian government is sponsoring Mazi Simon Ekpa, that Tinubu is the one sponsoring him? Do you still remember? When they tell us that Tinubu is the one sponsoring Simon Ekpa, there was a time that was their reading blackmail. Any place you go, they say he's being sponsored by the federal government. He's working for the federal government. What is happening today? The same people today that say that he's working for federal government, they are the people today who are in the meeting with the federal government, speaking the same voice with the federal government, sponsored by the federal government. Every one of them that have put that propaganda, they are the ones today working hand in hand with the federal government, speaking the same language, sponsored by federal government, and doing exactly the same thing that the federal government is pursuing. The terrorist government of Nigeria today can no longer hide. They are using all their attack dogs, both paid and unpaid, everywhere. And our Prime Minister has become a nightmare. Any place you turn to the right, they are there. Turn to the left, they are there. Go to any place you look at, you will see them. If they are not talking, they are making comments. If they are not commenting, they are sharing. Any place you see them, the only thing you hear in their mouth is Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. Ask them, what crime has Simon Ekpa committed? The only crime that the Prime Minister of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, has committed is that he has sworn and said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never be forgotten in detention. That is the only crime he has committed. The only crime Mazi Simon Ekpa has committed is that he is telling them that they must obey their own law. The only crime Mazi Simon Ekpa committed is that he is trying to make sure that the Biafran people have a voice, the ordinary people have a voice. That same voice that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to the ordinary people will not be shut down. And the enemy are not having it. They are running helter-skelter, pushing their blackmail and propaganda. And when you look at them critically, what they are doing and the way they are doing it, you will cry for yourself. It is very, very obvious that a good man remains Mazi. No matter how they try to blackmail him, no matter how they try to call him bad name, the more they blackmail him, the more he works stronger. You go to the media, you see what was happening yesterday. Today, they can no longer pretend. They have come out to confess. You remember suddenly, first of all, it was the Department of the Saboteurs. They pushed their blackmail propaganda against our Prime Minister for almost more than 2 years. The blackmail could not hold water. They transferred the assignment to the Ohaneze Nibo. Ohaneze Nibo took responsibility for the attack and blackmail. The attack, they put bounty on their own head. They did all of them. They fought and fought and fought. We defeated them. And lastly, they put 500 million on Mazi Samuel, and we defeated them finally. And today, they came out and confessed that this very thing is above them. They handed over to their governors. The governors came and began to showcase their own muscle. They fought from different angles, from their blackmail, from their propaganda. The illegitimate governor of Enugu State, Mba, the wife snatcher, he became their leader on their propaganda against our prime minister, against the Biafran people. He pushed all his propaganda, pushed all his might and everything and campaign with all his sponsored rally people, with all his sponsored protests. He tried and tried and tried. After they sponsored their protests and do everything, the following day, the Biafran people rose up, the original people who own the land. I want you to go, everybody that is watching me, I want you, after this program, go and compare those two processes. Check the protests you see in Governor Bass' Nigerian protest, and you check the people you see in the original owners of the land protest. You will see the difference. The difference is clear. The difference is clear. They did their own Nigerian protest in our own territory in Biafra land. We did not kill anybody. We did not stop them. We allowed them democratically to make their protest. They did their protest peacefully and they ended. The following day, we took to the streets, the owners of the land. When you compare the two videos, you will know those who own the land. They came out and speak in a loud voice and protested that they have the right to take their decisions, and the decision they took to lock their shop is theirs. Shop belongs to them. They are not owing in their shops. They are paying all their dues. That they can come whenever they decide to come, and they protested. When they protested, the whole world was watching. And that protest was a confirmation that the Biafra Republic government in exile under Mazi Samuel is in charge in Biafra land. That protest speaks volume. When you look at the process, you know that these people, these are the original owners of the land. They were not paid. But when you check the paid group that was paraded by Ba and his picture, the one he used for his propaganda, people who were paid. When you look at their protests, you will see the difference. Even people who were talking there, you see most of them were crying what they were saying, and when they were talking, they were looking front and back. But when the owners of the land came out, they protested. But the Nigerian government could not have it. The terrorist government unleashed their terrorism upon them. And in that very action, we lost some of Biafrans, and may their spirits rest in peace wherever they are.
Yes,
May their families be consoled. Any family that have lost anybody in that very protest, may Chukwu console them. For every soul we have lost in Biafra land, we will never forget. For every innocent soul they have taken, we will never forget. We are going to take revenge, no matter what it takes. For every single Biafran who lost his life because of the cause of Biafra, cause of our freedom, we will never forget. They paraded all their evil and they took lives as usual. They showed that they are terrorists. Thinking that they're going to bully us and stop doing what they're doing, but we didn't stop. The Biafrans made their statement hard, and the whole world saw it, that the owners of the land are in support of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the Biafra government in Israel. After that very protest, it became clear to the world that yes, Mazi Simon Ekpa is speaking the mind of the masses. The Biafra government in Israel is representing the masses. When they saw it, even the government of Nigeria itself saw it. They saw it that yes, that the Biafra Republic of Israel is in charge. They saw it very clear. And they know that the end has come. You know, initially they were pretending. They tell you that sit at home in Biafra land is not affecting the federal government. They will tell you it's only the southeast. You are the one that is suffering. You are the one that is doing this and do that. That emotional blackmail. But when they saw that we didn't pay attention to all those their blackmail. When they saw that their blackmail could not get us, they began to confess. After their confession, confessing right, left, and center, they could not keep silent, they couldn't hold it. And today, you see where we are. It has become very clear that those ones have lost. The governors have lost. We have defeated them. We defeated the saboteurs in IPOB. They sacked saboteurs. We defeated them. We defeated the hundreds of people. We defeated the governors. And today, the people that have taken up the challenge today is the Senate. They gathered themselves and they came to take position. And you see the criminal, the fraudster who is the Senate president, you saw him confessing before the whole world. He confessed and said that our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is in charge of Biafra land. He confessed. Before they will be telling you that we're not in charge. That they are, but the Senate president confessed before the whole world and said that Mazi Simon Ekpa is in charge. He is in control. You know, when we say it, people will say it's a claim, but they have said it and confirmed it. And what do you see in that very program that they held, that very Senate, whatever they call plenary that happened yesterday also? When you look at that very clearly in the Senate, you begin to understand the evil that Nigeria is. You begin to understand why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say you must not trust anybody that call him or herself a politician, starting from your local government chairman to the presidency. Anybody that is engaging in Nigerian politics, that involved in Nigerian politics, is a criminal. The only thing that qualifies you to be a politician in Nigeria is how criminal-minded you are. If you're not a good criminal, you can't be a politician in Nigeria. When we say it, people think we're making it up. Finally, you have seen it. Are you not surprised the people who came out to begin to speak against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? In the Senate, you saw people rise up and they say that anybody that is fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom is a criminal. Somebody like Abaribe of all people, Abaribe, I have always known it that these people can be trusted. Abaribe said that the only people that support the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are criminals. That was what he meant when he tells you that anybody that supports sit at home, that it is only the criminal that supports sit at home. That is what Abaribe said, that only criminals support sit at home. That none of them who are the good people that support sit at home. Why in the other sense, that is the opposite. The real truth is that only criminals are rejecting the sit at home. Everybody that said that there will be no sit at home, go and check the record. There are a bunch of criminals. Starting from Ifan Yoba. Ifan Yoba has been exposed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his own program while he was exposed. He has told us how criminal-minded he is, and he warned the Enugu people about Ifan Yoba. When Ifan Yoba was claiming to be a member of IPOB, that he is the one controlling IPOB, that he can do everything, collecting money from the federal government to work against IPOB. When he's not even a member, he's not claiming that he's talking to Mazen Nandekano every day. He's a criminal. That is somebody who is fighting against sit-at-home. And Abaribe said that they are good people. Is it Oju Zokalo? Oju Zokalo is standing against sit-at-home. Oju Zokalo that we all know that is a criminal. Oju Zokalo who is even fighting against his
own. My brother Onyanka was Onyan here. Adaka since I had a PI or Bokbo. Nobody is hearing about him again.
But yesterday he came out in the Senate. He up to the Senate now. He's one of you who is saying that they don't support the sit-at-home. And these are the people that Abaribe is saying that the good people are the people that support sit-at-home. Is it Hope Uzodimba that is the good person who is supporting sit-at-home? A criminal. Is it Mba in Enugu State, a certificate forger and wife snatcher? Who is that person that Abaribe look and he said that the only people who are supporting sit-at-home are criminals, and those who are not supporting are the good ones? That now show you how criminal-minded Abaribe himself is. Somebody who claimed to have fought for Mazen Nandekano. Now you know why he has been talking the way he was talking. He was speaking with the name of Mazen Nandekano because they know that Mazen Nandekano name has become a symbol. Any one of them that want to contest for governorship or contest for the election, if they want to win the heart of Biafran people, they will carry Mazen Nandekano along.
Do you know what I said?
Look at these people now. This is how evil the man. They know that the Biafran people listen to this man. They know that this man is fighting the right cause, and that is why they only use his name in order to win the masses. You know very well that this man is fighting. Why won't you do that thing that he's telling you? Why would you do it? When you have already known, you know that it is with his name that you can be able to get everything you want to get. If he's not somebody speaking the truth, the masses will not love him. The masses will not listen to him. Abaribe knows this very well. That is why Abaribe tapped into the name of Mazen Nandekano. All this while he was preparing to be a governor of Abia State. But in the time he wants to show us his color, Apawaya Azu, Urizi, Weputazi, faces Mazen Nandekano as his enemy. But as he openly to tell us that anybody that talks about the freedom of Mazen Nandekano is a criminal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Before the whole world. What a shame.
Very, very shame.
And these people, how you will know that these people are evil? They don't care about anybody. If these people meant well for the people they claim to represent, if they meant well for you and me that is watching, in that their plenary, the first thing they're supposed to talk about is release Mazen Nandekano.
Of course. They don't want him to come out. They don't want him to come out. They don't. And this thing is not coming from the Fulani. To be released.
You know, when our Prime Minister made the broadcast and he said that these people contacted him, some people will think that maybe he's making it up. When Mazen Samuel said that two governors called him and told him that the meeting they went to in Abuja and told you that they went to release Mazen Nandekano was not meant to release Mazen Nandekano. They went for that meeting to call for military to attack the Biafran people. Some of us didn't believe it. They thought that maybe it was just a blackmail or propaganda. They came in the public and they tell you they are going to Abuja to discuss the release of Mazen Nandekano. They went to Abuja and discussed bringing Python dance again to Biafra land. And you can see that word, they display that character, that thing that Mazen Samuel was displayed in that their plenary. Do you know that the release of Mazen Nandekano was called up in their plenary? The motion was moved to release Mazen Nandekano in the Senate and they turned it down.
Why had you had on even the question did not campaign for it against it? I had decided to release Mazen Nandekano, they will release. And while never was in any Naya, no Kudo, Quakwa, bank on a coin. Oh, you bury your mother, you only for the serious or again, only believe.
They turned it down. And instead of them to, these people know the reason why they sit at home is, they know that the only reason why people are still at home is because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been detained illegally. The court have said release him and they refuse. The only reason why people are obeying the sit at home on their own without being forced is because their leader is held in captivity against the court order.
ha na-atụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụjọ na-atụ ha na Maazị Nnamdi pụta ọ ga-emechi ebeta ha ma na enwe na-agụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na Simon Ekpugbo elezi onye kazi ike elezi onye ka ekwesịrị ịdị ha atụ ụjọ na-atụ ha ka ha hapụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nke a ga-eme onye mere ha ji agbasi mbọ ike ka ha jee even ha turn down I was watching the program live. Oh, iwe ka nje pụta sef mgbe a na-eme nonsense debate ha turn nke ahụ sef ha ekwedo ọnụ discuss ha about releasing him ihe ha focused ihe a wota ga-esi aga ejide yes ihe ha focused wota ga-esi aga ejide Simon Ekpa.
The motion to release Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was thrown away. And they channel their energy on Maazị Simon Ekpa.
Yes, all Simon Ekpa onye ha discuss repeated otu a ga-esi aga Finland o Abuja otu a ga-esi aga Finland again.
This is how evil they are. But I thank Chukwuka Abiyama that it is not only African people that are in this world. If it were to be only African people with this set of politicians we have all over Africa, the whole world will collapse. Sometimes you hate the Western world, but you hate them. When you look deeply, you see that they have a very important role to play. We still have some people who has common sense over there. If some America was to be in Africa, they won't even discuss it in the Senate. It's just a phone call. They will call the government of that place and release some money. Before you know it, the person will disappear. But because Chukwuka Abiyama knew what to happen, and he took Simon Ekpa and kept him in a country where people who knows what freedom is all about, countries that have fought for their own freedom. They fought with Russia. They know how hard it was for them to get their own freedom. People who know the value, and he gave us somebody who is a lawyer, a politician, and an ex-serviceman. How can you, in your wildest dream, think that somebody with these qualifications will be going against the international law? Everything that Maazị Simon Ekpa is doing is lawful. You can't tell me that with his knowledge of law, that he'll be breaking the law. He can't be breaking the law. With his level in Finland as a politician, he knows what they are in and what is obtainable. With his ex-serviceman experience, he knows the discipline and what is obtainable. And you think you can come and begin to talk of his extradition as if he's in Africa. And I ask the question, I say, who will Nigeria send to Finland to go and begin to stand? Or who will be that person that will make that call to Finland?
Onye ka ha ga-ejide ma ha esi ebe a jide ejizi onye ga-aga egbu ya elazi onye ka ha ga-ejide.
When they want to commit terrorism, anybody can go for terrorism. But when you talk about legal movement, who will go? If people frost and they have in the Senate, the Senate president is a fraudster, a man that has been indicted by the EFCC. The case is still there. The trial is still there in the EFCC. A man that sponsored the bombing of pipeline in Niger Delta and stealing money. They gave him money to give to people. He stole the money. They made him a Senate president to shut him up. Is it the person that's going to go and tell Finland or give us your citizen? Or is it your drug baron that will write to Finland and tell Finland, or you release this citizen for your citizen? A drug baron whose case is still in the court, who conducted a fraudulent election. Election was conducted fraudulently.
Do you want to contribute
the EU
to the program?
That monitored election, the EU that monitored election looked at the election and they said that the election is fraudulent.
Hello.
Said the election is fraudulent.
My brother, please, we have a caller here. Just hang on. Let's hear. This is the first time somebody else is calling. Sorry. Hello.
Okay.
I heard what you said last before this caller was talking to you. You first about somebody, this is something I was discussing with someone today, and I told him that a very good is not compromised. But the problem of Igbos is that everybody is afraid. Look at what happened in the Senate where they put a motion against Nnamdi Kanu. And all the Hausas and the Fulanis all raised their hand not to release it. Did you hear anything from the media? Or did you see anyone granted interview from the media? No. Because no one wants to speak.
Please, we cannot hear you. Your environment is too noisy. People cannot hear what you are saying clearly.
Okay, wait. Let me go. Let me move on from the television. Hello? Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Are you hearing me now loud and clear?
Yeah.
Good. So, as I was speaking, I was saying something about a very good. I believe in no compromise. The situation there makes him what he said. The situation on the ground. People are free. No one is talking about, no one is good enough to speak the treatment given by us, but given to Igbos by Nigerians.
My brother, I want to interrupt you here. You said he did not compromise. I disagree with you. An honest man, if you're an honest man, no matter any condition you see yourself, look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why can't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu compromise? An honest man is an honest man.
Wait. You live in Germany, I live in Poland. Presently, I'm in UK. Now, let me say something here. Remember that when the case of Eperemalo, it was he alone that was going to London. It was he alone. He knew what he suffered. My sister, let me be honest with you. It is time when we the Biafrans pick up arms. I support to pick up arms now because they don't want to release Nnamdi Kanu. They have just finished the discussion on their own ground. They decided that they would not release Nnamdi Kanu when the court have released Nnamdi Kanu. Remember, man in the zoo, they don't have law. Judges, lawyers are not regarded as anything. We don't have law. In the zoo, there is no law. So we must take the book by its own. If you want to, if you are ready to go forward, to go forward, you must be ready for war. And however, they are calling for extradition. You know that it is not going to be possible because there is a procedure. For Abednego to say that the court failed land to extradite someone like that, there is a procedure. If they would have succeeded, they would have succeeded last year. Last year, they called for the same thing. They even invited the ambassador of Finland. And he told them that this man has a dual passport. One passport grants him freedom of speech. Why in Nigeria you don't grant him freedom of speech? And they are all seeing what is happening in Nigeria because do you think they are not seeing it? The wives have seen all that is happening to Nigeria, but they don't want to speak because they are afraid of UK. They are afraid of Britain. That is our problem. Our problem is now that they have decided not to go to release Nnamdi Kanu. They have moved the motion. We Biafran, we move on to the motion to tackle the book by itself. I know it is not going to be easy. People will fall. As Nnamdi Kanu will say, they will kill us, we will kill them.
Okay, thank you.
If we can do what Nnamdi, if we can do what Nnamdi said, we will be free. And I believe that when we start something like this, something that happened this African country, Somalia, where people were being, Sudan, where people were being taken back to their countries because of the civil war. If we will do the same thing that happened in Sudan, all these expatriates will turn an expatriate, but in their own land they call us foreigners. All these idiots, all these stupid things like call themselves white, they will all live and we will sort ourselves together out. Now Biafra will come, fire by force, and they will this referendum will be forced on many of them. Look at what this man is saying. The Senate president, look at what he told the stupid boss before that they don't even know how we entered there. This is Nigeria. Whereby somebody did not do election, and we became the Senate president, a retired Senate president. We're starting back to become a Senate president. Do you think that the foreigners are not seeing it?
You saw the question Rochas Okorocha to ask him. Rochas Okorocha said he's going to tell him how he meander back. He said it's very easy.
So Nigeria, we must do what we now the time to say. This is the time. And I'm thinking that the war, because it is the only thing these people will hear. Instead of that, look at what the lawyer said in the television about this.
My brother, Igbo. Ịchọrọ ịkpọ ihe ahụ ịkpọ ya agha ịkpọzina ya n'oyibo maka ndị anụnwa na-eyuzi ha ndị nwe obodo asarị hụ ndị nwe obodo akwasịghị ya na arụrụ Tinubu.
My father, she's from America, not Nigeria. Also, Biafra. And I could hear about so to see the one night from Ogurano. I say, or the shadow young man. Because what? Every rules, every initiation of the money. Every church who can I do so. Already I'm talking about that. I'm a more someone ever. But I can put on that. And more about that in Peter. Kalame over the one. You want to hear that you know. You know. I don't know. I'm stand up and play.
And maybe Cage didn't dance, or did they don't yourself, just say example, so that windows are Gamma.
Because I didn't invite you. And we did someone did not invite you. So the only at an apartment, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are going to go up, now let go and you are so only time the Lord will be in that assistance of the I have never like that of our only want to go up there. Only even know they want to go up there. But the United Nations association up there. They don't want to associate up there. People, national and that yeah. The people that do it, the people that are doing it, but you will contribution of one that onion do. They don't have the one that onion do. The people do it. The people have done that. Since you do it, all that many other guys in many ways, or somebody. Nana to particular and Yaka. Somebody just in the Nibu. Of small in the Nibu. Say, I will continue on our bar, Shadow, or to the Patani at the OB. I was saying, maybe for the maybe of the Garafu. No, Gandhi got a Kansa, Naya. Really, that's not the other ball. Really, that's not terrible about that. And then I will do it. And I will do that as a whole. I know it's not that the man who's available after that is paid the Tracy. Or the illegal people and maybe. You need one of the different. You need one of the national of the IDOG. Or that cannot pay people. They don't allow us to work. No, but all of them are putting one money. I mean, that's the thing that I go through. They have all these drug money. And when of them have taken drug money, how I go through them, and as I said, I'm going to go. And every government, like eastern part of Nigeria, or every single president, even if this is family, there's money on it. It's not a thing with drug money. Drug money. They are all using drug money. They don't say so. I'm not for every day. I'm just an animal. I've read the original problem in the platoon. The son that had to read drug money.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much. And we're bringing on our background. Only one of our brother not on our background. Thank you so much for contributing. And I like Ramon Hikuru, and I like Ringi because he believes Runezoko. He believes on nothing as he did this Simon, but they got photo to a boy Aban, and they have Faban, a boy or to Chuku Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. My brother, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, please continue. Sorry for the interruption.
Thank you so much.
You heard what our brother was saying.
Yeah. I heard what he said. He made a valid point there. He made a very valid point, and all we want is that Biafran should pay attention. The only thing I have to add to what he has said, just like you tried to correct him, is that in this very era of the Biafra restoration, we must not fall into any emotional blackmail. We don't have to have any sacred cow. Immediately you fall out from line, we forget you and we move on. No matter what you have done in the past, no matter what Chukwuka have used you to do, if your own era has ended, you give way and allow us to go. This is not the time to give room for any coward. If you cannot be able to defend your own people in the open, you don't deserve to be called a leader. You don't deserve to be called a leader. If you cannot be able to stand for your own people in the open before the whole world and defend them, you do not deserve to be a leader. So we cannot call you a leader. A leader is somebody who will stick his own neck out, just like Mazen Nandekano is doing.
Okay, stop that.
A leader is somebody who will defend us in thick and thin, not a coward who will come out and will say a different thing. Tomorrow you are saying a different thing. We want somebody who can stand his ground. If they don't abide to what you are saying, as long as you know you are saying the truth, instead you resign. That is how to build integrity. You resign. A leader is not somebody who will change his own policy according to the person he is dealing with. Because you are dealing with a terrorist, you change your own policy to suit a terrorist. Because you are dealing with a monster, you change your policy to deal with the monster. You cannot have a policy of your own. If you are such a flexible person, you can't be a leader. There's no way you can be a leader. A leader is somebody who has a strong will, just like Mazen Nandekano. He is fighting for Biafra. Biafra or nothing. That is what he's going for. Just like our Prime Minister, Mazen Samareba, he knows his direction. All he's demanding for is the release of Mazen Nandekano and the referendum of Biafran people. He has rejected every discussion. He told them, plain black, before their own very face, go and discuss with Mazen Nandekano. I have nothing to talk with you. They have tried to reach out to him in so many ways. He told them, go and discuss with Mazen Nandekano. Why are you trying to discuss with me? You have Mazen Nandekano with you there. You have the right man to discuss with you there in your net. Bring him out. Take him back to his father's compound. Give him a plain ground. Discuss with him. And I'm good. These are the mindset of leaders. Not a bunch of cowards and idiots who will change their topic at every given opportunity. Today they are talking about blue. The next minute they talk about red. The next second they are telling you that black is white. Such people do not deserve our attention. And anytime you change from what you are doing and you do different things, no matter how long you have served, we push you aside and move on. Today, the Biafran people have cast the vote of no confidence on every politician in Biafra land. When we cast that vote of no confidence, some of you will not know the value or why we did that. But today, at least you are seeing why Biafrans did what they did. When you watch that plenary that they did, you begin to understand how can anybody in his right senses, how can somebody who claims to represent his own people come out? You know, and you know, and you know. Even if you are not a Nigerian, even foreigners know. Foreigners know that the reason why Biafran people are sitting at home is because of the illegal detention of the leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekano. Even the Simon Eber you are mentioning, a colleague, I have told you, if you want the sit at home to stop, release Mazen Nandekano. As simple as ABC. This is not like the terrorists that don't have targets. It's not like the terrorists who just want to cause havoc. The Biafran people do not derive any joy in the loss of any life. We do not derive joy in making people suffer. We are pursuing a legitimate pain. That is what we are pursuing. Spared out legitimate cause. That is what we are pursuing. Let Mazen Nandekano, the innocent person, prisoner of conscience, go. Your court has paid so. Obey your court order. That is what we are saying. Is it a wrong request to make? Is it too much to ask? Is it something that you ask and people will take your life? Why is it that people who claim to be representing you are not pursuing your need and your desire? Instead, they are pursuing their own personal selfish interests because they are aspiring for posts they will not have in the planet Earth. Just like you see them arranging themselves. Right from there, you see Dave Umahi, who have committed all manner of atrocities, killing his own people in order to be vice president. Where is he today? Where is Dave Umahi today? Did he get any post? He is nowhere. But he sold his people for vice president. All Jews of Carlo sold the Biafran people because of Senate president. Did he get it? He never got it. Richard Okorocha invested in the North, sold his own people because of presidency. Where is he today? Where is he? Look at Emefiele. Emefiele, who served in Buhari regime, who was signing up everything for Buhari. Buhari was giving him direction. He was obeying, serving the zoo. Today, look at how they are dragging him in the court. They are dragging Emefiele because he's a Biafran. They are dragging him right, left, and center. They are dragging him, forgetting that every single thing he signed, he didn't sign it. So it was late Muhammad Buhari that gave him order, gave approval to every single thing that Emefiele was doing. When all of you forget when Sanusi was the central bank governor. Sanusi, when Sanusi was the central bank governor, a Fulani man was central bank governor. Goodluck Jonathan tried to remove him because of his mismanagement of bond and his misbehavior. Goodluck wanted to remove him. What did he not do? The northern people rallied around him. They didn't want Goodluck to arrest him. They didn't want Goodluck to punish him or to review him. What did they do? They rallied around him and they made him the emir of Kano to make sure that he escaped prosecution. Sanusi overnight, they took him from central bank governor and made him an emir, and he became untouchable. A Fulani man became untouchable. Only for them to come back after so many years. When Goodluck is out, after so many years, when they have succeeded in securing him, they now begin to fight him as a corrupt man. They remove him from that same emir. They strip him of that post. And today, he put parading himself as somebody who will contest the presidency one day. The North will always protect their own. The North will always look at the people of the North. Now, your vice president is telling you that Nigeria cannot fight against the terrorists with weapon. That they cannot use military to fight against the terrorists. The vice president is saying it before the whole world. That the Nigerian government is going to look for a means of discussing with the terrorists. But when you come to the southeast, your senators, your governor will go and make an arrangement to kill your own people. You see why we must not listen to them. If you are a Biafran, any place you are, prepare for your own salvation. Only you can save yourself. Nobody anywhere. I say it and I say it again. We do not have any representation in the Zoological Republic. We are not in their plan. We are not in their project. We don't have any single representation in the zoo. We are on our own. The only government we have today that is speaking for us is government of Biafra in exile. Biafra Republic government in exile. They are the only people that speak to us today through our Prime Minister and the de facto government in whole land. Anything that has to do with the zoo is not with us, and Biafrans are following. That is why the Senate president confessed in the Senate and said that our Prime Minister is now in charge of the whole of Southeast. You know, they deny it. The governor denies it. The senator denies it. That is why you see them rubbing shoulder, jumping from one tree like to the other like monkeys. That is why you see Ifan Yoruba organizing a militia group, because he wants to show that yes, he's a senator, that they are in charge. But the only thing that it takes is an announcement. All it takes is just the pronunciation of word from our Prime Minister. Once he said it, every word he says becomes a law. Because he is speaking the heart of the people. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to hear for you to know that we don't have anything to do with the zoo? What else do you want to see before you know that the source of our problem are these people who are representing the Zoological Republic in our own area? And that is why our Prime Minister have announced that every single one of them is banned from Biafra land. Everyone you saw on that very video speaking against our Prime Minister, every single soul you saw there making that statement on that very video, they are all banned in Biafra land. and the Biafran people will enforce the ban. They can no longer come with that their siren and begin to cause unnecessary hold up and disturb people. They should remain in Abuja. They should remain in Abuja. When Biafra is finally established and we have an independent, they can now come and face the law. If the law said that they are innocent, so be it. But if the law finds them guilty, they will face the full weight of the law. It is so sad. It is so sad when you watch that play and you watch that. It is so sad that how can you imagine? These people call themselves lawmakers. So these people call themselves lawmakers. They are the one that made the law. The law that is supposed to be made, the law that the judicial section is putting in practice, they are the one that made the law. So the lawmakers, they make a law, and the judiciary, based on the law they made, they said, let this man go. He is innocent. Instead of you now to support the law you made, you are not supporting the law you made. You are now standing with the presidency that is standing against your own law. And you call yourself a lawmaker. You make a law, you stand against the law. And now you are telling me that you want to go. On what ground are you going to stand and begin to talk about extradition? On what ground? And by the way, they claim to be intelligent and they were telling you they are talking to the federal government to extradite Mazi Simon. Who is the federal government? Are they not part of the federal government? Who is the federal government you want to talk to? Why don't you push the extradition by yourself? Nigeria is just a joke and a drama, and they have met their match. Chukwu Kukabia knew why he brought Mazi Simon. He knew why he prepared him for a very long time until a moment like this. The zoo has fallen. Every one of us should prepare to go home. Wherever you are in Biafra land, prepare yourself to go home. And there is one important information that everybody must put at heart. Anybody that is watching this program, if you are watching from Nigeria or watching from abroad, please make sure that this very information gets to your family, those who are in Nigeria. Wherever you are in Nigeria, you must be security conscious. Anytime you see the terrorist army of the zoo coming, you must run away for your life, go into your house and lock your doors. Anytime you see the terrorist army coming, you must escape for your life. Don't say, oh, I am not a Biafra, I'm not following them for the Biafra, I'm not part of the agitation. You begin to walk towards them. You are a dead man walking. Anytime you pretend, oh, I'm not part of the struggle, I'm not part of them, I'm not protesting with them, you see them coming and you don't run away. Sorry, your name is sorry. We must learn a lesson from what happened in the past. These people, when they are coming, everybody in Biafra, as long as they are to Fulani, you are a Biafran. They are the defense of Biafran, and they will open fire on you. This is how we have lost many people. Many people today that lost their life are people who pretend, when they see the military coming, they will pretend, oh, they are not part of the struggle. We are not part of them. We are not part of those. We are the one Nigeria. They keep silent and pretend. These are the people who always lose their life. Because the enemy knows you better than you know yourself. It doesn't matter whether you are IPOB or you are IPOB. It doesn't matter whether you are protesting or you're not protesting. It doesn't matter whether you join the struggle or you don't join the struggle. Anytime you see them in operation, run for your life. Do not go and put there and say you're not part of them. It concerns you and they will take you down. This is a very important information that people have to put into their head. Remember Asaba massacre. The reason why people were killed during the time of Asaba is because they pretended and said they are Nigerians. Anytime you pretend to deny your identity, what it will mean to you is death. It happened as a massacre. The Asaba massacre we heard. Those people, instead of running away when others were running away, instead of defending their ground, instead of fighting and die fighting, they said, oh, no, we are Nigerians, so we are not part of this Biafra people. They raised their hand and they welcomed them and they opened fire on them. Look at NSAS. NSAS, even people who were protesting for Nigeria, holding their flag, raising their flag and welcoming, they opened fire on them. In the zoo, you don't pretend. The only thing that can save you today is to pick up your identity as a Biafran, know yourself as a Biafran, and when you see your enemy, escape for your life.
My brother,
the only way you can survive.
My brother, I'm sorry to cut you short. I want you to summarize. We have spent about 1 hour. I need to go and take care of my baby. I want you to advise people of Biafra, especially those who are interested, who want to listen, those who want a better life.
Please, my fellow Biafrans that are watching any place you're watching from, I want you to know that today you have a voice, and that voice you have is in Biafra Republic of Exile, under the leadership of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simoneta, and on the supreme leadership of Mazi Nadekano. If you want to be alive, you want to be safe, focus on them and listen to instructions. Prepare for the 2 weeks dictatorship that is coming. Prepare yourself. Do not listen to any blackmailer. Don't allow anyone to push you into your death. It is about you and about you alone. Only you can save yourself. Nobody can save you. May Chukwu carry my guide and protect us. Give us the divine secret that we need, and every one of us will finally meet it. Thank you so much, my sister.
Thank you so much, my brother. I really appreciate your presence, your contribution. Anytime I come live, you always come to contribute. May God bless you. All your effort will not be in vain. And when we actualize Biafra, you are going to be rewarded immensely. Thank you so much. And I also want to seize this opportunity to appreciate everyone who is watching this video, who started with me, and those who joined us at the middle. May God Almighty bless you all. Anytime I have chance like this, I will always come here so that we will interact. Thank you so much. And to YouTube, we are not here to preach misinformation, violence, or misleading news. We are here to inform and educate the members of the public. So take note of this. Don't come out of my camera. Go and sit down there. I'm about to finish. Thank you so much.